Hello on a Thanksgiving here in November. Um, Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm doing a little review today on some Tom's Gold Dirt. So I've got my little panning station set up out here. It's pretty nice down here in Tennessee. It's probably about 50 degrees out this morning, just a little cool, not too bad. Figured I'd try out this Tom's Gold Dirt, see how it pans out for us. I got a 3-bag special. He's running a special on it right now for $65, I believe is what I paid for 3 bags, a small bag, a 3/4 bag, and a half-pound bag. So we're going to tear into this little half-pound bag and see what we get. I'll be right back. Hang on. Alright, I just added me a little jet dry to my water here. Sorry about the close-up. I know that was probably pretty scary. This is the Tom's Gold Dirt. That didn't work out. That didn't work out very well. Sorry about the close-up again. I'm a one-man show again today. Once again, sorry about the close-up. This is what the Tom's Gold Dirt looks like. I'm trying to get it all out of the bag. And got my phone set up here. What I'm doing is just rinsing this bag out to make sure I've got all the dirt out of it. I do have jet drying my water here. Once again, sorry about the drop. I'm just going to have to quit apologizing for all this. Here's the Tom's Gold Dirt. Comes from Ohio. So as you can tell, it's kind of a nice river mix of some sands, a little bit of everything in there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but right up there is a couple pieces of gold already shining through. So I'm going to use this small pan and I'm going to pan this out. I'm going to pull up my sleeves because, like Jeff Williams says, nah, I don't want to get dirt. I don't want to get wet. So I'm stratifying my material here, making sure all that gold is down to the bottom. Start working these heavies off. Some of this lighter material. I don't know if y'all can all see that. Try to find my material again. I'm going to go pretty easy with this. Make sure I keep everything down there in the bottom. Hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving. Figured I had a few minutes today, I'd sit out here and do a quick video. It's been a little bit. Been assembling some parts for my miller table. I'll show you a little bit of that here in a few minutes. I'm going to do a cheap miller table. A lot of you are probably wondering what I'm panning into. I have a large pan which I'm using as a wash basin. That way I can keep all my cons, and eventually whenever I get to 100 subscribers I am going to do a small giveaway. So trying to build my channel up. I'm going to take out some of these larger rocks. I could have classified this down, but I've only got 2 small screens, and I know there are several other people that like to classify their material down. But they actually do a full review and ROI and all that other good stuff, so I'm just out here trying to make videos and show everybody how I have fun doing these videos, and maybe teach a few people a few things. I think most of you already know your basic panning. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm starting to see some gold there in that corner. So now, since I've got it down that far, we'll re-stratify this down. I'm going to get a few more of these bigger rocks out of here before I switch to my smaller riffles. I'd also like to give a little shout out to a bunch of guys that military people. Veterans Day was just a week or two ago, and I didn't really do any kind of video on that, but I'd like to say thank you to all the veterans. I hope you all had a great day. Now this portion I've switched around to my smaller riffles so I can sit and watch this. What I'm doing is I'm watching the front edge down here and watching these sands wash out, the blondes and some of the black sands. And I'm keeping an eye out for my gold in case I see anything heading towards the front of them riffles. I can stop, re-stratify everything down here in the corner, and start over again. Get that one big rock out of there. Re-stratify it. Get everything out of those riffles in case anything come forward that I didn't catch. Get it all set back down in the bottom of that pan. I've seen quite a bit of gold in this little bag. It's actually looking really nice. Alright. As you can all tell, I'm down to just a minimal amount of dirt here, and I'm seeing little flashes of gold in there as I'm sitting here stratifying this. So I'm going to rinse this down and show you what I got left. Let's see if I can get this in position. You can watch me. Hope you all can see that. I'm using my phone here. I like to use the backwash method. That way I can watch all that stuff come down in the middle of that pan. Maybe I got just a little bit too much water. See those bigger rocks? They're just going to move right out of there. And see, I can watch as everything, all that black sand comes down nice and easy. Those quartz, and wow, would you look at that gold up there. Ain't that pretty? Love using this method because I can look right down in there and see every bit of that black sands. I can see right in the middle of that pan, right where everything is falling out of. And the gold moved just a little bit, but this way I can sit here and look and see if there's any flour gold or extra small stuff kind of floating down through there. I am seeing some flour gold. I do have jet dry in this water, or it's a similar product. It's Finish Dry, Finish Rinse Aid Jet Dry. So I do keep all my cons. All this little bit will go in a bucket, and as soon as I get my Miller table built, I'm going to do a little video on running that Miller table. Let me set you down for a minute. I'm going to move that stuff back up. This one-handed job is a little bit of a chore. Hang on. Alright, I'll use a little bit of a swirl to get some of that black sand out from in behind the gold that's sitting up there. Like I said, I've pushed it all back up into the corner there. Go back to my backwashing. As you can all see, that black sand is slowly migrating down out of there. Sometimes if y'all use the swirl method and tap, that can work well as well. If you just do a gentle swirling sensation, you can get that black sand to move out from in behind some of that stuff where it's a little difficult, and you can watch it as it separates out. As long as you're not swirling too hard, you're not going to bring anything around like your blondes or anything like that. I'll go the other direction, move that stuff out of there the other way. Just shook that gold just a little bit. So as you can tell, oh, about lost a piece there. Gonna have to move that little feller back up there. Get. Now he's in the corner, you don't want to move. I'm gonna try this tap. While it's on the water. Oh yeah. I just did a few taps. You see all that black sand moving out of there. So I am just about left with perfectly cleaned gold. Don't that look nice? Let me see, I'm going to come right back and I'm going to see if I can give you a little bit of a close-up on some of this. As you can all tell, that is some real pretty gold. And yeah, you can see my riffles still have a lot of black sand in there, which I am not seeing any gold in there. But like I said, I'm going to keep all that stuff. And here's the rest of my stuff. Which you can get a nice close-up there of what some of this stuff looks like. A little bit of black sand. But you can tell right there, I have cleaned that gold perfectly. Which will make for an easy snuffer bottle pickup, which I will do later. As for now, from M&M Prospecting, I'd like to wish y'all happy Thanksgiving, and y'all have a good weekend. Bye. Okay, well, figured I'd come back and add just a little bit more to this video and say thank you to Tom's Gold Dirt. It's I'm extremely happy and pleased with what I ordered, and I can't wait to get into the next 2 bags and see what they hold. And I'll probably do those over the next couple weeks. I'm not really in a big rush right now. I did state that I would show y'all this little project I got working on as I'm outside here, as my little miller table, which I'm sure you can hear. Right here I have my tubing, which I'm getting ready to start gluing together and setting up for. I have found all these parts, and the only thing that I have bought is the tub and the lid. This piece here I'm going to be able to separate and use as the divider and up and down. And this piece here is a piece of hard plastic. And I'm going to scuff that down, and I'm going to paint it with chalkboard paint and use that as my miller table, which everything will be confined into this small bucket whenever I'm done. That way it makes for easy transport. Right now the lid doesn't fit, but the lid will go on it and everything will be self-contained. I'll have a pump on it to run. Everything will be cycled right into that, and I can move it off to the side just a little bit, put me a catch pan in there. So if you like what you saw today, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to build this channel up. Like I said, whenever I get up to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a little giveaway as a gift idea, just to help promote and let you guys know how much I really appreciate every one of you that has subscribed to me so far. And if you've got any questions or comments on my miller table build, sure, feel free. I will comment to you, or at least give you a like, and see how things go. Thanks again. We'll see you guys later.